Good evening, good gentles. Welcome to the Improv Warpoint. We will be having the Improv Wars live for you tonight, starring some fantastic talent from the known world. So, first of all, let's meet our teams. From the Eastern Alliance, East and Atlantia Alliance, we have Foxy's friends. Let's let them introduce themselves.
Hello, I'm Ella.
Hi, I'm Avelina Del Dolce.
Hi, I'm Lucia.
Good evening, I'm the Foxy Bard.
Hi, I'm Ariana.
I'm Martin.
Hi, I'm Phil.
Let's everyone give a fantastic cheer for Foxy's friends. All right, shoot. All right, our next team comes to us from the Mid-Realm Alliance. Let's meet them. Oh no, it's us?
Oh no, I'm Darian!
Oh no, I'm Donalbane.
Oh no, Costanza's muted.
Oh no, I'm Constanza.
Oh no, I'm Di.
All right, everyone, let's give a cheer to the team from the Mid-Realm. Oh no, it's us. Last up is our friends from the Western Alliance. Let's give them a greeting. Hold My Mead is their team.
Hi, I'm Amnara.
Hi, I'm Edric.
Hi, I'm Milo.
Guten Abend, bin Ruprecht.
Hi, I'm Zuleika.
All right, thank you. Hold My Mead. All right, everyone, this is an improv show. That means we need you, our audience, to give us suggestions on what we should make these people do some silly scenes and say some silly things about. So, throughout the night, we're going to be asking you for suggestions. My co-host Nicolo is there in the room with you. Nicolo, say hi to your friends. And he's going to be getting all of our suggestions. So when I ask for a suggestion, please type it in chat, and he will be sending your suggestions over to me. We also need you to vote. This Warpoint is not judged. It is based on you, the viewers, and what team you like the best. So every time we play a game, you get to vote on the winner. Each game will be played by every team or by members of every team to give you a chance to see who you like the best. So when we put up for the vote, you'll follow the instructions and go ahead and show us how you vote. So, when we do voting, you will see a screen pop up like this. We are going to be using the reactions to do voting. So, if you watched and you want to vote for Foxy's friends, you'll give them a green check mark. If you wanted to vote for Oh No, It's Us, you'll give them the red X. And if you want to vote for Hold My Mead, you will give them the little blue forward symbol. My friend Nicolo will be there throughout the entire time to help you out. All right. Each game is going to be picked by a team. So, backstage, we decided on a way to determine which team was going to go first, and we thought that the most practical way was to go in the order that the kingdoms were created. So, our Western Kingdom was the first one, so the West Alliance is going to get the first pick on a game. Let's bring out their team captain, Amnara. All right, Amnara, what game are you going to choose for us to start with today?
We choose the ABC game.
Fantastic. All right, this is an all-play game. So the way this is going to be working is that every team is going to be participating. We will start with 2 members, one from each team, and they are going to come out and we are going to have a King of the Hill style battle. So when one team gets out by making a mistake, the next team will come into play. Each team will get 7 strikes. Once they get 7 strikes, they're out, and the final 2 will battle it out to see who's the winner of the game. The winner of the game will get points, but we will still be asking for your vote on which team you enjoyed the most, because it's not just about whether or not you can follow the rules, it's about if you can have fun, put on a good show. So, the ABC game is a simple scene with one premise. Every line that the player says must begin with the next letter of the alphabet. So, if we give them a letter and they need to start with the letter C, the first person has to give us a line that starts with the letter C, and their responder has to give them a line that starts with the letter D, so on and so on through the alphabet. So, first of all, let's get a suggestion for what letter we think they should start on. And let's also get a suggestion of a location. So give me a location where this scene is going to take place. And while we're waiting, we'll bring out our first two competitors. Our first two are going to be from the west and from the east. They will start us off in our scene. Once one of them makes a mistake, our player from the middle will come in, and we will continue going like that. So, everyone chill for a moment while we get our suggestions from the other room. Yep. All right. We are going to be starting with the letter B for Bardic War. And our location is going to be Atlantis. Atlantis is the location. All right, you have the floor. Begin.
By your leave, do you know where I can find the tavern?
Could you tell me which tavern?
Don't know.
Every tavern looks kind of the same.
Fact.
Too long. You're out.
Maybe a
All right, Amnara, you took too long. Next person up from the middle.
Forget it. I'm tired of hearing about that.
Good bars are hard to find. Don't you want to know which one's the best one?
Hold my mead while I go look.
Oh, I don't like mead.
Joking, aren't you?
You know what? Joking is my thing.
Lovely lady, I could not deny it. You're doing well.
Many thanks.
No need to thank me at all.
Okay, so which bar are we going to?
Past the dog with 3 legs, around the corner, and there's a door knock there.
Quite complicated. What's the name of the bar?
Really? It's the Blue Jester.
So, you like that kind of bar, huh?
Tossing balls around.
Ugly balls.
Veil yourself before you speak like that.
Why?
Xenon's the gas that would light it up best. That seems reason enough.
You're very silly.
Zoologically.
All of you are a little crazy, honestly.
Boys?
Chivalry, pelicans, laurels, you name it.
A dandy group of folks.
Every single one of them are a little weird.
Fools indeed.
Go on into the bar.
Hold!
I'm not sure why you want to hold.
Just kidding.
I'm out.
All right. Next up. From the west.
Look over there.
My, oh my. Is that what I think it is?
No, it can't be.
Of course it can.
Perish the thought.
Quiet, or it'll hear us.
All right, next up.
Ready thy arms, it could attack at any moment.
Stay back, Foxy. I think it wants you.
Too late, it's coming right at me.
Underwear.
Very smelly indeed.
Why is it coming this way?
extra time?
It started with an E.
let him have it.
Next up from the west. You're on the letter Y. I'm being nice.
You wouldn't even know.
Zip away.
Always the way.
Bards know. Even better.
Could be, but at the same time, I think we need to look into this.
Danger looms. I'm not sure that we should look too close.
Eggs will be my friend this time.
Fried eggs and ham
Good eats right there.
and high times.
Indeed.
Blech.
Starts with a B. Next up, letter J.
Juice, perhaps, rather than mead.
Too long. Next up, letter K.
Kings drink juice. Bards drink mead.
We have a three-way scene. Good luck.
Oops. I drop out. I can't.
Nope. You get to keep playing.
And that must have been one of the cuddle
Okay,
bards
so I drop out.
with that comment. Period.
So I drop out.
No, three-way scene. Go. You're on the letter K.
Kangaroos aren't allowed to be here.
Love is for everybody.
Maybe we're getting a bit lost here.
Nobody does that.
Oh, lots of people do that.
Peasants, royalty, noble, everybody gets that.
Quite extreme to me, but that must be the sort of bar that we're in.
Royals get up to all sorts of things.
Salacious, seditious, sacramental, you name it.
That just seems a little silly. I think I'll have a drink now.
Unfortunately, I think we're at a dry bar.
Verily, a dry bar? And me with my hair all in a mess.
Why is there a dry bar in Atlantis? Aren't we underwater?
Xylophones abound?
Yellow ships sail past here all the time.
Zounds, I haven't seen one mermaid yet today.
A yellow submarine, perhaps?
Bars are not the best place to find mermaids.
Cravats are not fashionable. I don't know why the bartender is wearing one, even underwater.
Dressed to kill, perhaps.
Elegance is elegance everywhere.
Found myself a cravat once. I use it for a napkin now.
Golly, must have been a large cravat.
Helps if one has a large neck.
I don't have a very large neck, so it doesn't quite work for me. I wonder if there's a place that sells finer clothes in the city.
Joke's on you. This city tends towards shell clothing.
Too long. West is out. You guys keep playing your two-person scene. Letter K.
The scivious negligee is just something that I was hoping to be able to find here with the whole bikini style.
Maybe they'll have one connected with shells and seaweed, artfully placed. We are in Atlantis, after all.
No, I think you're thinking of Atlantia.
Oh. No? Oh, maybe. They tend more towards coral, I think.
Pretty color that is, coral.
Quite lovely indeed. Not so good when it dries out, though. It loses all its color.
round and round we go on the beach, and all of a sudden we end up here.
Sand as far as the eye can see.
Tricking me into thinking there's land in the distance. Just a reflection of water.
Unless, perhaps if we went further down the beach, we might find the bar we're looking for.
Vicious Ted's Tavern. I've heard so much about that. Let's go.
Wondrous place. We should head off. We should go right now.
Xylophones are played on the stage over there. They like live music.
You might be onto something.
Zebras don't play there though. They're not allowed. It's something about the underwater scene.
Atlantis is not really much for zebras now.
Come
think-
on. Next up from the west.
Brown bears might swim, though.
Coral against a brown bear's fur? I don't know if that's a look I'm really going for here.
Don't knock it till you see it.
Even brown bears could have that going for them. All right, yeah, I can see your point. I can see where we're going with this.
Friendly views are always well appreciated.
Good point. Friendly views are an excellent thing. Shall we head down the beach a bit? Maybe get
Oh,
back.
yes, let's go see where we can see.
I think I spy with my little eye. Oh, that's interesting.
Just over there, is that what you see?
Oh, no, I'm out.
Next up.
Know you where I can find the bar in this place?
Look over there. I think you'll find what you're after.
Maybe a bit less whiskey in the mead this time?
No, I think everyone has got that problem.
Of course everyone does. I heard rumors about a dry bar.
Pray tell where that one came from.
Right after, or they went under, I'm afraid.
We're on cue. Next up.
Quite an alarming state of this bar situation here.
Right you are.
Sometimes I say to myself, bars, yes.
That would be a good thought.
Unbelievable as it might be, I go with that thought every time.
Very insightful.
Why though?
Next up on Y.
Xerxes said that a good bar is worth marching.
We said it was Y.
Ah.
You against me.
Zoinks, can that be possible?
All I can say is sometimes friends have to fight friends.
Because that's how
I think the East gets 2 outs here because we have 2 East players playing.
That was the order.
Right. But the West Kingdom only has 5 outs. They're up next. Alright, we're gonna have Phil keep playing with Emnara. And because I don't remember what letter we were on, we're starting at M. Emnara, make sure you unmute.
My goodness, what a day this is.
Nasty weather for a good drink, I think.
Oh, I agree.
Particularly nice with gin.
Oh, I question that.
Righteous as it sounds, I don't believe.
Supposedly, I've heard these are the places one can find such things.
Treacle and porpoise is the drink of fame about these places.
Unique. Tell me more.
Valuable is the treacle, but not quite as much as the porpoise. for he did it for the halibut.
Well, I don't even know what to say.
Really, I say mostly, but not that much.
East is out. Next up from the middle.
Xenogeny explains it all, my good lady. All.
Treacle and porpoise is the
Phil,
drink
you're
of the
out.
day. Oh, I'm out. Well, here I
You
go.
said R when we were on X.
Yikes!
Zoons!
Oh, and a good day to you, sir.
But with that smile, you do me too much credit.
Cad.
Darling.
Everyone says that you are the most charming thing, and I quite agree.
Fancy or foolish? I aim to please.
Goodness, you are good at it.
How I do try.
I'm quite overcome.
Just wait. There's more.
Know what? I like more.
Lots more.
My. Well, where shall we then?
Nightly or daily? There's the question. More than where?
Odds are we'll have a good time wherever, whenever.
Party time with Anara and Darian.
Quite. Oh, I haven't had a good party in so long.
Really, I am so enjoying playing this game with you.
Oh, stop.
Tell me more
Too
about
long. Speed round. Too long. Off you go. He's up.
Really? Okay, what letter are we on? I'm sorry.
I'll give you a gimme on this one. We're gonna go with starting on the letter S.
So, do you think I'm as attractive as him?
Terribly.
Underwater, everybody looks attractive.
Too long. Next up on V.
Why is it that everybody I meet down here just leave?
We were on V. You're out. Next up on V.
Verily, I must drink alone tonight, I believe.
X marks the spot is a good bar.
We were on W. You skipped one.
Why, I'm alone again.
You're not alone, milady.
That should have been an X. Y'all are making me forget my alphabet now. All right, Donald, you're out.
Zebex may bring me a fine friend from afar.
Alas, your friend from afar!
That was an out. All right, we have the West is now out. It's down to the East and the Middle. Middle has one person left to go, one strike.
You know, it seems like I'm playing on my own.
All right, we need the next player up from the middle. And we're going to start you guys on the letter G.
Golly, it's been weird here today.
Hell of a day, isn't it?
I think I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Just the other day, I was complaining that it seems like a storm's been brewing all week.
King of storms, baby, king of storms.
Losers say that it's not going to be, but they're losers, so they're wrong.
My opinion is always right.
Now, I usually say that about myself. I think we might have a little duel here.
Opinions can differ, but we can still be friends.
Pride will fall. You are correct.
Quite a lot of statements involved in all of this.
Really, I quite like you, good sir.
Sometimes I feel the same way.
Today, despite this storm, may be a good day, for new friends have come to us.
Underwater brings us all together.
Very much so.
When we come together underwater, we come together as best friends.
Zebek over there, a Middle Eastern ship, brought me some of my best friends in the past, drowning from above, but I think this is better.
Y'all pull them straight down from up there. We're with you all the way.
Zebras once fell. That was interesting.
And hippopotami.
Believe it?
Charlie says hippopotami sink when they don't float.
Do you think Charlie's actually right on that one?
Every single time.
Forgive me, but I thought hippopotami floated.
Go to Africa, you watch them. They float, they sink, they bob, they blub.
Hippopotami do have a bobbing, blubbing nature, yeah.
I also have a bobbing, blubbing nature.
Joker, you!
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Let's. It's great fun.
Maybe we should get some other people involved.
No, I could be convinced.
Or we could just give this all up and go out for a drink.
Perhaps a drink or 3.
Quick drinks.
Really quick drinks.
Some very quick.
Tequila shots.
Umbrellas. Nope.
You said an S instead of an R. That last one. But it was so stealthy, I almost missed it. That means we finally have a winner in our game.
Okay.
So that means that the West got our outs and the middle got their outs, so the East was the triumphant party in that game. But, audience, your opinion still matters. So, if you want to try out that voting feature we've got, vote for which team you thought was the best. Foxy's Friends with that nice little green button. Hold My Mead for the nice little blue button. And Oh No It's Us with that lovely red button. In the meantime, we're going to get our next team captain up here. This is going to be the team captain from the East who's going to pick our next game.
Okay, 1 second. I gotta do this scientifically. +2 for initiative. Frack. Okay, that didn't work out too well. So we're gonna go with, oh great gosh. We're gonna go with new line, new choice for 500, Alex.
Excellent choice, team captain. All right, so the East is going to start out playing this game for us, and I think our players for this one are going to be Ella, Ariana, and Lucia. All right, audience, now we need a suggestion from you. So for this one, we're going to take a suggestion of an occupation. Give us an occupation. Medieval occupation is a plus, but not required. All right, while our audience is doing that, we're going to go over how this is going to work. So, in New Line, New Choice, the teams are going to be playing a scene. If I don't like the words or the line that they said, I'm going to shake the tambourine and say that the person's name. So, for example, Ariana. That means that Ariana has to give me a new line to what she previously said. So, if she had first said, I'm going to go to the store, now she might say, I'm going to go to work. So she's going to change her line and give us a new line every time I signify. All right. Looks like our winning suggestion is Undertaker. Undertaker. So do with that what you wish. All right. So the floor is yours.
Ella, have there been any new bodies in recently?
Hold on, I'm fixing the eyebrows on this one.
Oh, we have been so busy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that pandemic has really made things bad.
But this one looks so...
Ariana, new line.
Yeah, that pandemic has been great for business.
Take it.
Their eyebrows are just looking so... I've gotten so good at them. Like, I'm getting the little hair details down.
It's beautiful. Did you get that new eyebrow pencil in, or are you just doing the embroidery?
I'm actually using a tattoo gun.
New line.
I'm actually using a small cat.
New line, Ella.
I'm actually using my own spit.
Ooh, novel.
It has very
innovative.
sticky qualities, so it just like lays what's naturally there.
Have you ever, I've heard that garlic also works really well and has an added bonus of repelling vampires later.
New line, Lucia.
I've heard that cat spit, you mentioned that you had tried cats at one point. Cat spit tends to work moderately well, but does tend to attract zombies.
Yeah, and it also meant that we were getting complaints from the graveyard because of the dogs.
Oh.
Yeah, those zombies can be a real problem in the graveyard. I think we really want to try to avoid that.
Yeah.
New line, Ariana.
I think that the zombies are really entertaining. Maybe we should see if we can attract more of them.
New line, Ariana.
I hate zombies. They're scary.
What are you saying about my boyfriend? It's not my fault he's dead, okay? He looks great. He's walking around. He's hot even though things are falling off.
We are an inclusive organization, and your life status is not a reason to discriminate, although we may need to work with Ariana to help her through these fears, to grow, to accept the undead status of Ella's partner.
We'd love to have you over for a game night. Like, exposure therapy is important.
Well, could I bring my vampire boyfriend?
New line, Ariana.
Well, could I bring my murderer boyfriend?
New line, Ariana.
Well, could I bring my murderer girlfriend?
You know what? Definitely. I mean, my boyfriend was murdered, so he could use some exposure therapy too.
Oh yeah, that sounds great.
I won't bring the dog. It gets really awkward when it takes off with your boyfriend's leg. That time.
New line, Lucia.
I won't bring the dog. It got super awkward when the dog peed on your boyfriend's foot.
New line, Lucia.
I just won't come at all. It's just safer that way, especially after the last time.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to come, but we'd love to have your dog. My boyfriend loves playing fetch with his thigh bone.
Wait, does that mean I can bring my cat?
Certainly, the more the merrier. It's kind of chaotic at home, to be honest. I should probably put some of those bodies actually back in the graveyard.
Oh, new line, Ella.
I should actually probably restack the bodies that I put in the graveyard, and we can play Jenga with them.
New line, Ella.
I'm turning my front yard into a corpse Stonehenge, so you'll know where to find us.
Wow, that's so creative.
Are you making sure to plant endangered plants around them so no one can dig it up later?
I mean, obviously.
Perfect.
Gotta have those endangered plants. How do you think I still got my boyfriend around?
Fair
That's
enough.
brilliant,
Absolutely.
Lucia. I can't believe you came up with such a wonderful suggestion.
It's me and Facebook. We come up with the smart ideas.
New line, Lucia.
It's me and the internet. We come up with the dumbest plans.
New line, Lucia.
It's just me. It's all out of this head, which I conveniently keep on a shelf when I'm not using it.
And that's why we love you and are always going to get you ribbons for every holiday to keep it on right.
Wait, how do you put it on a shelf? I've never done that.
Well, so it's easiest if you just pop the top off. You just take the brain out, you give it a good rinse, a nice scrub, get right into all those wrinkly bits. Then you put it in a jar. I like those ones with the little claspy tops. I find that they really have a nice seal on them. pop it on the jar, it gets a rest, you get a rest. It's really convenient.
Wait, you line, Lucia.
You take it out, you put it preferably in the fridge. I find the freezer's a little too hard on everything. Then you have to get a replacement. You chat with Ella about talking to her boyfriend.
Frostbite.
And the frostbite. Have you ever had an ice cream headache? It's like that, except more so. Like
New line, Lucia.
The freezer just, it kind of penetrates and you get a real, you only want to do it once. It's a real lift when you put in an icy cold brain and suddenly everything's exciting.
Well, so how do you open up your head? I mean, do you have a hinge on there somewhere?
Yeah, you get it installed. Ellis turned me on to the guy that installed the hinge.
If you get me some jumper cables, I can show you on this guy right here. I mean, I was going to install it anyway, because sometimes the family wants it like afterwards so they can shove some favorite goods up in the skull, because we've already pulled out the brain through the nose, Egyptian style. But, if we get some jumper tables, we can bring him back too.
I have jumper tables.
And that's our scene for today. Excellent job for our players from Foxy's Friends. Next up is going to be our players from Oh No, It's Us. All right, we're going to need a new suggestion for them here. Let's do another suggestion of let's do another occupation.
Key lime pie, that's an occupation, right?
No.
Totally. And while we're typing some suggestions, here's just a reminder on the voting. You're going to use your reactions to vote. Your green votes are going to be supporting Foxy's Friends. Your blue votes are going to be supporting Hold My Mead. And your red votes are going to be supporting Oh No, It's Us.
X.
Hey. No crying for votes when the other team can't. That's just not fair.
Jacks, arrows, chaos, and fun.
You expect us to play fair?
Check. Is my mic working?
Sometimes I
Check.
expect
Is
y'all to
my
play fair.
mic working? Check.
Alrighty. Waiting for our suggestion.
I don't have reaction buttons. I can't vote.
No one wants your vote anyway, Darian. We know you just vote for yourself. All right, we have a great suggestion this time. Your suggestion is Dread Pirate. Dread Pirate, and go.
All right, me hearties. You know what the score is here. If we can get to the Eastern Realm and pass their armada, fabulous riches await.
But the armada itself has riches.
So we're going to get the riches on the armada and beyond the armada? Riches for everyone? Like everywhere?
Mr. Corian, how many times have I told you to keep your pistol aimed at one direction, for Christ's sake?
New line.
Mr. Darian, how many times have I told you it's first pillage, then and worry about the riches?
That's fair.
7.
Why did I know he was going to say that? All right, boys.
But we have to know about the riches before we know where to pillage.
Yeah, what kind of riches, Captain?
Well, last I heard, there was 20 sacks of gold, 20 good things of molasses, and a couple chests worth of teddy bears for the kiddies, of course.
Oh, should I get a new weapon then?
New line. Darian.
Should I get prepared?
New line. Darian.
Should I get a new hat, Donald Bain?
I think we've been over this 100 times, my friend.
That's not a very good pirate hat. I do have to agree with the captain this time.
I guess the clock strikes matches itself twice every year.
Reporting for duty, Captain.
Well done, Mr. Corian. Now, remind me, what was the cannons doing last time round? Oh, right. They fired into our own mast.
New line, Donald.
They fired into our own bilge hall, taking out the rum.
New line, Donald.
They fired into our sails. We've got nothing.
Oh, we do. We do. Your cabin boy gave us several pair of your pants. They're on the mast now.
New line, Darian.
The cabin boy gave us several pairs of your shirts, and they're up on the mast now.
New line, Darian.
I got your cabin boy. He's on the mast now, stretched really thin.
That cabin boy breeze is a well-known new technology.
New line, Die.
That cabin boy breeze is something that we just invented ourselves.
New line, Die.
That cabin boy breeze smells really bad. Oh my God.
Yeah, that'll take out the armada. We'll smoke them out.
Brilliant. Do we have any more cabin boys we might be able to string up top?
New line, Donald.
Do we have any more underlings that we might be able to string up top?
New line, Donald.
Do we have any more of you scallywags who we need to string up top?
Darian just had cabbage for dinner.
Hey, look, cabbage, right. Let's put the cook up there, then we can get to the key lime pie.
New line, Darian.
Hey, let's put the cook up there, then we can get to the roast.
New line, Darian.
Hey, look, put me up there, like he said, and I'll be able to scout out all the best treasures.
New line, Darian.
Look, let's put the ship up on top of the mast. Then the whole thing will move with the wind, right?
He's got a point.
That's brilliant.
I get everything up on the mainsail.
I got two.
I was afraid he was going to say that. Di, do you have anything else?
Well, we got some rope.
New line, Die.
Well, we've got some chain.
New line, Die.
Well, we've got some barnacles. We have 2 fish. We have 13 really bad shells. And we have a first mate.
New line, Die.
And we have a cabin girl.
New line, Die.
And we have a horse.
Exactly what were you thinking bringing that nag onto this ship?
Wait, are you talking about the horse or the cabin girl?
And that's the scene right there. Everyone give a cheer for our team from the mid-realm. Oh no, it's us. Last up in this game is going to be the team from the west. Hold my mead. And we're going to have Amnara, Eric, and Ruprecht on this one. All right, we got a lot of suggestions from the previous one, so I'm just going to pull from one of the ones we already had. And this time you guys are going to be an exotic animal vet. An exotic animal vet. Go forth.
So what is the next patient?
Well, it's a cuttlefish.
No, we lost the cuttlefish. It merged in with the rest of the scenery. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it as fast as I can. I last saw it heading down the hallway.
Okay, well, if you feel something squishy, just,
Go a step further. Got it.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Do we have something quick while we wait for the cuttlefish?
New line, Eric.
Why don't we squeeze the tiger in now?
New line, Eric.
Wasn't there a mercat in the list?
Oh, there was. There was. It might be rabid though.
New line, Manara.
It might have escaped though.
New line, Amnara.
It might have decapitated our last assistant though.
No, that was the tiger. Don't blame the cat on that one. And I think the cuttlefish has my ankle. Hold on, getting it.
Oh, good,
All right,
good. Careful with those little tentacle thingies.
Okay, so I've got the saltwater tray here. And
New line, Eric.
I have the container that we're going to use to do the operation in. Pass me those scalpels over there. They're in the blue bin.
These?
New line, Amnara.
These?
New line, Amnara.
These?
Oh, those will do nicely.
Okay,
End them.
good.
The
Yes, this'll
tentacles
work
I
well.
was supposed to worry about, those aren't supposed to be wrapping themselves around my throat, are they?
New line, Ruprecht.
Those tentacles I was supposed to be worrying about, they're currently attached somewhere rather sensitive. I need to...
New line, Ruprecht.
Those tentacles I was worried about, they're not the problem so much as the... let me extract my hand from the cuttlefish. Actually, let me not. I'll just bring the hand in with the cuttlefish. Just don't cut too deep, please.
All right, well then bring them both over here, and I think I've got some ice here to make them release.
If I start screaming, you cut me, not the cuttlefish.
New line, Ruprecht.
If I start screaming, it's probably just the cuttlefish pretending to be me, so keep going.
New line, Ruprecht.
If the cuttlefish starts screaming, it's just pretending to be me, keep going.
Okay, fair enough. They are great pretenders.
New line, Amnara.
Okay, fair enough. They once impersonated my mother convincingly.
All right, so freezing. Nope, wait, that's Rupert's hand. Sorry.
Sorry, that was the cuttlefish.
Tomato, tomato.
Forcep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Red, green, me. Multicolored. Wait, that doesn't work.
New line, Ruprecht.
Okay. Lacy cuffs, me. Everything else, the cuttlefish.
New line, Ruprecht.
And this is why they don't let Landsknechten work on cuttlefish. We're too fancy to tell apart.
All right, I think I've got the cuttlefish separated from your hand now. So just another sutures.
Hang on.
The cuttlefish is separated from my hand. My hand, however, appears to be separated from my... Wait, is that another cuttlefish? Are you a cuttlefish? Tell me if you're a cuttlefish.
New line, Ruprecht.
Well, if we ever need to attract another cuttlefish, I know how to do it.
And scene. Alrighty. So that was our game, New Line. We're gonna go to voting now. Remember to use your reactions to vote. You're gonna click a green if you want Foxy's Friends. You're gonna click blue if you want Hold My Mead, and red for Oh No It's Us. Remember, Foxy's Friends were our friendly set of Undertakers. Hold My Mead just operated on a cuttlefish, and Oh No It's Us were dread pirates on the sea. All right. And here's your clues for voting. All right, our next team captain is going to be from the middle. He's going to come and decide our next game.
Guy, you're our captain.
If he can hit the right button, he will object.
Object. Well, that sounds like a
Objection.
great suggestion for a game. Let's play Objection. All right, this is going to be a team for 2 players on each team. We're going to have Ariana and Avelina from the east, Darian and Di from the middle, and Eric and Rupert from the west. In this game, we are going to have a little bit of a debate or an argument about 2 somewhat similar things. For example, we could argue between whether we like baskets or bags better. Each of our teams is going to, each of our members on the teams are going to pick what they want to argue for, and we are going to let them go. So, whenever a team, somebody does not like or agree with what somebody is saying, however, they are going to say objection. And they're also going to raise their hand so that I can see what it is. So, team players now, currently find your reaction and raise your hand. Let's practice that. So, when they object, they're going to give me a reason they object. Now I can decide whether or not to take to accept their objection and let them play on the floor and argue their point of view, or if I don't think it's a valid objection, I'm going to let the original speaker keep going. So, what we need from you in our audience is a suggestion of 2 things, somewhat similar, same category of items, for example, baskets versus bags. So give us your suggestions of 2 things. Well, our team members are going to do a little dance for us in the meantime. Oh, I love the way you're yes-anding, guys. Great.
Yeah.
All right, our suggestion is coming in now. Oh, in the meantime, we're going to go over the scoreboard. How could I have forgotten to do that? All right. So, we currently have Foxy's Friends at 30 points. Midrealm Alliance, oh no, it's us at 20 points. And the Western Alliance, Hold My Meat at 10 points. There's only been 1 game scored so far. That was the ABC game. We have not yet added in your scores from your votes for a new line. So this can change and will change many times throughout the night. All right, we have a fantastic suggestion here. We are going to argue for mead versus beer. Mead versus beer. All right, first person up. Start talking.
I object to the damn question. Someone out there made a suggestion knowing I'm a teetotaler.
You better pick a point of view, Darian. You can't just say that.
Oh, fine. Then I choose beer because at least it's got bubbles like soda, which I do like. Coca-Cola, it's the real thing.
Objection.
Ariana, what's your objection?
Mead is really good. Coca-Cola is awful. It keeps me awake at night.
I completely agree with you. Go ahead and argue your point.
Well, I mean, mead is sweet and it's made by our friends. You don't have to go to some store and buy it. They just come and give it to you. Isn't that fantastic?
Objection.
All right, I see an objection from Di. What's your objection?
Mead has bee poop in it.
Ooh, you are very correct, sir. Go ahead.
If you're really good at making what you're supposed to make with your beer, it doesn't have any poop in it.
Objection.
Rupert, what's your objection?
It is well known that one of the notable beers of the mid-realm, I believe it is called something like Old Milwaukee, actually has on its label a frog engaged in an unspeakable act into a funnel at the top of the entire process. Therefore, one cannot safely assert that beer is without that which mead is without, save if one prefers the micturations of a frog to the micturations of a bee.
All right, at this point, I'm pretty sure he's already arguing his point, so I'm going to let him continue.
Objection. Everybody knows that beer has yeast poop in it.
Oh, that's not actually poop, Darian. Now, Rupert, go and continue.
So clearly this entire question of the excrement contents of either is merely irrelevant.
Objection.
I would argue for beer.
All right,
Yes.
friends, I see some hands going up. Remember, you also need to verbally say objection so I can tell that you actually mean to raise your hand. This time it's going to be Di.
I would put forward that the example that you used is not really beer.
Oh, that's pretty valid. Go forth.
Objection.
Objection, Evelina.
I like mead. It's fruity and it makes me feel good.
I mean, you can't really argue with the feeling good. Go ahead, Evelina.
It just gives you that warm feeling like you're getting a hug from someone, and it just makes me feel all tingly. And it also knocks me out pretty quick. It's
Objection.
All right, Rupert, what's your objection?
If the purpose is to be knocked out pretty quick, then I suggest that the entire vestige of social drinking, the entire camaraderie, the entire gathering and enjoying it together is utterly wasted.
You have a valid point. Continue.
Objection.
Oh,
Yeah.
Di, what's your objection?
It's much more fun when you're utterly wasted.
This is true. Go forth, Di.
And so therefore, being in a social gathering can take place slowly, quickly. And if you want it to take place slowly, most beer has a lower alcohol content than mead. And so therefore,
Objection.
it will take you longer.
All right, Darian, what's your objection?
I've been in the SCA for 20, 30 plus years. I haven't seen enough people looking for the lower alcohol content.
You are very correct, sir. Go ahead.
at campgrounds, in the feast hall, anytime that in the campgrounds, in the feast hall, in the tents, they've got not only mead, whiskey, distilled wine, bourbons. I see so many people looking for the high alcohol
Objection.
content.
We have an objection. Ariana, what's your objection?
We weren't talking about whiskey and all that. We were talking about mead and beer.
You are correct. Go ahead.
Mead is clearly superior. It's not only higher alcohol content than beer, it also tastes better. Beer is awful. Mead is lovely and it makes everyone smile. And as Abilena said, it makes you feel like you're getting a nice big hug by your friends because your friends give it to you. Have you ever had mead that's got lemons or ginger or any of those kinds of things?
Darian, what's your objection?
The lady's chosen the right drink, but for the wrong reason.
So what do you think the right reason is?
I think the right reason is that people who are drinking beer are less likely to pay attention to my performances around the fire.
Objection!
Oh, we have an objection from Avelina this time.
I know more people that brew mead than beer, and the people that brew mead are definitely hotter.
That is a new objection that we've not yet heard, and I want to hear your point of view.
I once saw someone brewing mead and they had their shirt off, and then I counted all the people with their shirt off. I know about 5 or 6 people with their shirts off that brew mead. Only 2 people that brew beer have ever taken their shirt off.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Objection, objection, Darian! No, no, no!
Oh, we can add another to the list, I guess.
Well, I'm gonna let Avelina continue having the floor here.
I mean, really what I'd like to see, and what might make me switch sides, is if someone could take their pants off. But anyway.
Ooh, no, no, no. Definitely not. Ruprecht, I think you have an objection, and I'm very curious to hear what that is right now.
Well, I simply wish to object that the purpose of a beverage is not to generate hot individuals. And now, admittedly, I'm somewhat biased in this because there is the tradition of the beer belly.
Di, what's your objection?
The purpose of the beverage is to make everyone look like a hot individual.
All right, I think we have a winner to this argument. Di has won. Excellent arguments on all sides from everyone. All right, we're going to go to our voting screen. So, if you think that Di and Darian from Oh No It's Us had the best arguments, go ahead and give them a red vote. If you think that Eric and Ruprecht from the West Kingdom had the best arguments, you can go ahead and give them a blue vote. And if you think that Ariana and Avelina had the best arguments, you can go ahead and give them a green vote. All right, clear the screen, y'all. Eric, turn your camera off. Alrighty. We are going to move on while y'all are voting to your next game. But first, let's bring up the scoreboards from the last game. So we are looking at the East Atlantic Alliance, Foxy's Friends with 45 points. The Mid-Realm, Oh No It's Us with 30 points. And the Western Alliance, Hold My Mead with 15 points. We still have many games to go, so this is still anybody's game. Our next game is going to be chosen by our leader from the West. Emnara, come on out and choose with me.
Hi, all right. We're going to do Interrogation.
Ooh, Interrogation, one of my personal favorites. All right, this is going to be a game for the West for Emnara, Eric, and Ilo. All right, in this game, we need one person to be a criminal and leave the room. So who's going to be our criminal today? Ilo is going to be our criminal. All right, we're going to have our tech moderator move him to a breakout room so he can't hear what we're talking about and our suggestions. So, audience, what we need from you is this is a crime scene, and our criminal has stolen something. So you need to determine what it is that our criminal stole. So, we need a suggestion for what was stolen. So let's throw out some suggestions now for what was stolen. What was stolen. And this could be anything, but it should be something distinctive. We didn't just steal a deck of cards. We stole something important or something special. So we're going to give you another few moments to type your suggestions for what was stolen. All right, and now we're going to need a suggestion of where it was stolen from. So we need a location. Where did our criminal Ilo steal this object from? And this, again, should be some kind of distinctive location. He didn't just steal it from the bathroom. He had to steal it from a place. All right, and our final suggestion is going to be that we need to know who his accomplice was. So I need a suggestion of a well-known historic or fictional figure. We are not pop culture fans here in the medieval times, so a historic or fictional character that would be well-known that they could have stolen with. All right, while we finish up those suggestions, I'm going to go ahead and explain how this game's going to work. So when our criminal comes back into the room, he is going to need to guess what he did and who he did it with and where he did it from. And our cops, Amnara and Eric, are going to be responsible for telling him what he did by giving them clues. For example, if Mickey Mouse's ears were stolen, one of the clues may say, you just didn't want anybody to be happy, referencing the happiest place on Earth. Or, you knew that this would be the cheesiest thing you've ever stolen, referencing again a mouse. So, these clues are going to be generated by Eric and Amnara as part of the cops interrogating our criminal. Alright, our suggestions are coming in. So right now, we are going to use what was stolen is going to be a trebuchet. A trebuchet. We stole it from... We're going to go with they stole it from the stable. And who they stole it with. You guys, he stole it with Joan of Arc. Alright, so once again, he stole a trebuchet, and it was from the stables, and he stole it with Joan of Arc. Alright, can we have our tech moderator send Ilo back in the room for us? Alrighty. Ilo, come back. He's on his way. Here we go. Ilo, remember to unmute yourself. And
I'm back.
We are going to begin this scene. You are the criminal, and you need to figure out what you stole, where you stole it from, and who you stole it with.
All right. Look, I'm glad that you both are here today because there seems to be some kind of a mix-up. What happened?
As if you didn't know.
No, I really didn't. I mean, I know that you probably think I took something. I don't even know what's missing. Like, what's missing? And I'll tell you that I don't have it.
How can you miss that? I mean, seriously.
Okay, how could I miss it? I don't know. Is it like a target? Is it?
I mean, it's huge.
It's huge. Okay. Is it the side of a barn? No. Okay. Where could I find it?
Well, it's the place it was stored smells.
We're still trying to clean the manure off. Thanks for that.
Okay. Is it a horse? Is that what's going on here?
If only it was a horse.
Okay.
Getting closer.
All right. Is it a donkey?
I don't know how you got that young girl to help you.
I don't know what you think I stole.
Were you did you have plans for it? Were you going to a siege?
I don't think I had plans for it, I'll be honest with you. But if it was a catapult full of cat shit, I promise you it wasn't me.
It was definitely not cat.
Okay.
It's bigger than a catapult.
Oh my gosh. Is it bear shit?
No.
Okay. All right. Cool. Then it definitely wasn't me because that would have been my go-to move. But
You're the one bringing up horses.
okay. So it is a trebuchet using horse manure, and I launched it everywhere. Is what you're trying to say?
Well, that's
Well, the object is correct.
Okay, so it's a trebuchet. Okay. Where was this trebuchet? Alleged trebuchet. Where was like? Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, the horse part is
Okay. So you're saying I stole a horse? Okay.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
But the
horses were involved.
terrified. The horses
Okay.
just
So-
looking over and seeing that in the stall. Mm-mm.
Oh. I haven't done that since Estrella. Okay. So what you're telling me is I took a trebuchet and I launched. You guys gotta give me like something more. First of all, I'm not convinced it was me in the first place. But what exactly was stolen?
I don't know how you got it through the doors.
How I got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I mean, your accomplice says says God told her to do it.
All right. Well, the only thing I'm really guilty of is stealing the hearts of this audience. But other than that, okay, so my accomplice said that God told her to do it, and I'm obviously not God. So I wasn't in charge of this. Evidently the horses are upset, y'all are upset. I get it. But if we could just, move forward and, that way I know what's going on, that way I can make it right. How about that? Help me help you.
Okay, so, all right, going back to your accomplice for a moment.
Okay.
Who is like, a young, impressionable girl. God's talking to her. She's leading a bunch of people. Who speak that froggy tongue.
Is it?
Je ne comprends pas.
Is it Joan of Arc? Was like Joan of Arc? Like Joan of Arc?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, me and her, we have tea on Thursday. It's crazy that you'd bring her up, but So I mean, if Jonah, because I call her Jonah, but if Joan of Arc and myself were to steal something, and it not be a trebuchet, I'm a little bit confused here.
No, it's a trebuchet.
It is a trebuchet. I knew it. Me and Joan of Arc.
All the horses were frightened as you took it out of the building. Out of the building that was in the castle, so the knights could come down and look after their horses. Well, their squires really, but we won't get into that part of the equation.
Okay.
And come down and take the trebuchet out of that building and scare all the horses because obviously
tracking manure.
So you're saying that this trebuchet was in the stable where the horses are, and me and Joan of Arc took it out allegedly, and now all the horses are upset.
Correct.
Yes.
I didn't do it.
All right, great scene from Hold My Mead. He correctly figured out that he stole the trebuchet from the stables with Joan of Arc. That was a fantastic suggestion. So we're going to need those 3 suggestions again while we get our next team out to play. So go ahead and start typing in your suggestions of what was stolen. And we're going to bring out our next team, which is going to be the team from the east. So we are going to bring Avelina, Lucia, and Foxy out. Evelina, Lucia, and Foxy of Foxy's Friends. Looks like Foxy is well ready to do some guessing here. I do believe he is going to be our fantastic criminal today.
I was never there. You can't prove anything. The sheep are lying.
All right, let's send him to a breakout room so we can start getting our suggestions here.
Oh yeah, I got
Gotten suggestions of what was stolen, so let's get some more suggestions of where did he steal it from? Where did he steal it from? I'll give you a few seconds of that one. And in the meantime...
You never know which way to point the window to shove Foxy off into the breakout room.
Just shove from all directions, like a whoosh. All right, and then our next suggestion, our last one, needs to be who he stole it with. So again, give us a well-known fictional or historic figure. Well-known fictional or historic figure. Alrighty. So we've got our last suggestions coming in here. So in the meantime, we are going to do a score update. So we have Foxy's Friends at 60. We have Oh No It's Us creeping up at 45 in the Western Alliance. I think you guys did great on that game, so I think your score is going to get boosted here in a bit. But you guys are still sitting there at 20 points. But we still have a lot of games to play. This is anybody's game. Alrighty. We have our suggestions. So, what was stolen? We are going to have stolen a loot. A loot.
Ooh. Oh, it's not looking good for Foxy.
And you stole it from Constantinople. Constantinople. And I think he stole it with Merlin. Merlin. So, once again, Foxy stole a loot from Constantinople with Merlin. Let's go ahead and bring him back in here.
That sounds so much like Foxy.
It does sound exactly like Foxy. All right, so as soon as he gets in here, we're going to let you guys begin the scene. Here he is. And go
Foxy, you come in muted, which I mean, Foxy, this isn't looking good for you, man.
Oh, you can't prove a thing. I'm innocent, I swear.
We're on to you, Foxy. We're on to you.
We are. I mean...
Oh, you don't know anything.
This is completely up your alley, man.
Huh, you don't even know what my alley is.
I know your alley, and it is lined with strings.
I mean, who doesn't like strings? I mean, it's the most popular thing around.
I mean, I'm a hard pressed to argue one way or another. I am Team String, and you are Team String, although your strings are a different kind of strings, I believe.
If you're talking about blue and white strings, I'm gonna have to call you out for bigotry.
I believe I am talking about nylon and steel strings, maybe catgut.
And I hear a lot of music.
I mean, catgut. I mean, how much money do you really think I have? I mean, seriously.
Well, fair point. Yeah. But if you sold this particular stringed thing, you might have more. Although I can't see you selling it. If indeed you have it, we'd never know amongst all your stuff.
I mean, honestly, I bought all of those except for the ones that were gifted to me.
Oh, gifted.
Gifted,
really?
Absolutely, I promise. Besides, even if you know what it is in question, even if you could prove I took it, you'd have no idea where it came from.
Well, I wouldn't, and I wouldn't know how to play it either, but you would.
You would. I've seen.
You'd know how to play it.
I mean, I know how to play a lot of things, frankly. I can play guitar and bouzouki and mandolin and ukulele
and it's certainly in that realm.
And zaz and oud and what else have we got here? Lute? How about that?
Are you sure that lute was gifted?
I am certain. Besides, you don't even know where it came from.
I think I know where it came from, but that's nobody's business but the Turks.
I think that you don't know the sorts of places I go to.
Oh, well, maybe I'd like to know the sorts of places you go to. Oh.
Well, I go to places like Ankara. It's a nice place in central Anatolia. They've got a nice shawarma place there.
Oh, shawarma. Shawarma could be good. I could go for some shawarma right now, really.
Aye. But that's not where the loot came from, is it?
No, and that's not where we're talking about.
No, it isn't at all, because the place you're talking about is a place I've never been to at all. You can't prove a darn thing.
No, it's certainly not Istanbul.
It's not. Of course it isn't.
Definitely not.
Constantinople.
Well, see?
Which I've never been to. I only guessed through context.
Of course. But I hear that you were there with a magical sort of person.
Oh, there was nobody else there. There was nobody there. Who are you talking about? Somebody else?
I mean, all time.
A time? I mean, there's a lot of times. I put time in my soup.
There's an infinite amount of time, really, forward and back. But we were chatting with Arthur.
Talking about all those magic spells.
Arthur would never tell you anything.
Oh,
He's
yes.
the
No,
memory.
Arthur and I have a thing. I'll have you know. He's a king.
Yeah.
I know he's a king. Everyone knows he's a king. That doesn't prove anything.
But he was telling me that you were off cavorting with a magical person.
I don't know what you're talking about. Besides, he is far too learned a man and far too respected of a man to share a room with a low peasant as myself.
He has a really big wand.
Yeah, I've heard.
Well, we don't talk about his wand in polite company.
I think that was a secret he told me once.
You know what? Merlin has told a lot of people a lot of secrets.
I'm glad you said it so I didn't have to strangle you with some sausage.
Very well. So,
Right,
yes,
Foxy Criminal has successfully figured out what it was he stole, where he stole it from, and who he stole it with.
a loot at Constantinople with Merlin.
Talk about typecasting, Foxy.
I don't know how that happened.
No,
I don't know.
They just, the audience just must have known it was you and knew exactly what you stole. They predicted exactly the right thing. All right, thank you, team from Foxy's Friends. We're going to bring out our last team, the team of Oh No, It's Us. And we're going to bring out Costanza, Donald, and Darian. Which of you is going to be our criminal today? And audience, go ahead and start giving us suggestions of what was stolen. Constanza, all right, go ahead and move yourself into the breakout room, or our moderator will move you over there for us.
Okay.
All right, so what was stolen is our first suggestion while we wait for her to get moved out. Alrighty. What was stolen? And next we're going to need a suggestion of where it was stolen from, where it was stolen from. I think the team of Oh No, It's Us is the team of hats right now. Darian manages to wear a different hat every time. All right, our last suggestion is going to be who she stole it with. Who did she steal it with? Alrighty, waiting for our suggestions to come in from the other room. Let's see.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Someone suggested she stole it with her right hand. Nice.
Yeah, and with the magical pen of me not having a memory for what suggestions were. All right. Well then, I think I'm going to have to give the audience this one because it keeps coming up. What was stolen was Darian's shirt. Thank you, audience. Can't avoid that one. Darian's shirt. And it was stolen from, oh, I like this one, Diagon Alley. Diagon Alley.
Oh, well, that's going to be interesting.
Yes, very.
Excellent. I like a challenge.
All right. And who it was stolen with. Let's see, I did say a fictional person, so apologies for those of you suggesting Hilla. It's a fantastic suggestion because I could certainly see her stealing this with a group of people, but we cannot take that suggestion. So we are going to go with the Pied Piper. The Pied Piper. So we have Darian's shirt stolen from Diagon Alley with the Pied Piper. All right, let's bring Costanza back in. And we will see how this plays out. Alrighty, Costanza, remember to unmute yourself, and here you go.
Well,
Lord
Donald. I see you're back in the barony, and I don't like it. Apparently, there's been and you're up to your old tricks again, from what I see.
But everybody likes that I'm in the barony. I was just walking across the merchants. I picked up the stray dog. I have the
Indeed,
cat.
the merchants. There are many merchants where you were found.
At Venice?
Oh,
only
no. In Scotland. Wandering amongst all those students.
Is there a college in Scotland? I never got into any college.
Well, let's cut to the chase, ace old girl. We know you got it. And your hat stealing days is changed, apparently. You've changed to a different kind of article of clothing, haven't you?
So where would I have put it? Where would I put what I stole? Would I put up my hat?
Perhaps.
I wouldn't do that.
Perhaps on your back?
Or perhaps folded
Same
under
as you stole it?
On my back. So cloak?
No, Molly.
Don't play ignorant with us.
What?
Lord Donalbain, you're sure this is the criminal?
Because I don't need to steal clothes.
I know this lassie from 100 paces. Not only has she been known to steal hats, she's been known to steal something right off someone's back, and it's someone who's in this area.
Did I steal your shirt? Because you're still wearing a shirt.
Ha ha ha.
Both of you are.
Not the red one.
Not the black one.
Not the black one. So a white shirt? T-shirt?
Indeed. Indeed. And now that you've confessed to stealing my shirt, give up your companion in crime. The students and you weren't the only ones seen in that alley.
Not only that, milady, but it seemed that he had quite the following him all the way down that alley.
It sounds like he's too famous to hang out with me. Why would he slum and spend time with me stealing shirts off other people's backs?
Perhaps the children abandoned him.
Or perhaps the rats followed him.
The rats followed him.
Yeah. Oh, you say that he's
Why is he followed by a rat?
Class crowd. That's not.
Do I look like a rat? Would I follow him?
Not if you.
I'm a rat.
Well, not a rat, but you are a little shorter than your king.
Oh, so you think he's my king?
No, milady.
I am
not my king.
I think that you've been you who are using his pack that follows him to keep us off your trail. I can't be having that now, can I?
Mm-hmm. Do you think I'm just the sort of person who would follow the Pied Piper anywhere, or have him follow me?
Yes, you are a bard after all.
And yes, milady, now that you have confessed.
A musician.
Now that
I'm more of a musician. I'm not a bard. I'm a musician. Ask anybody. Yeah.
No, milady.
Well, even closer then. You and the Piper in tight cahoots.
Yes. Not only that, but there was plenty of witnesses who saw you rolling down that magical street. You best be confessing into where you took it from, milady.
I no sooner stopped to speak to Mr. Ollivander when I felt a tug, and lo, my shirt was gone.
Caught in the act, in fact.
Ollivander.
Indeed.
You're walking on the yellow brick road. You're walking down a magical street. I don't know any magical streets. All the streets I know are just like normal cobblestone. They have no vibes.
Oh, really? Is that the reason why they saw you cavorting around on that wand shop? I could have seen you there from 100 paces.
Did you go to the Three Broomsticks to try to pawn my shirt?
Did you try to steal it at one of Grim Gold's vaults? Hmm?
I honestly don't know what you're talking about. Is this some kind of a fictional universe somebody dreamed up in a book?
Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, about a wizard like Harry Potter? Do you know Harry Potter? I don't know.
Is he
If I was
another
trying
of
to
your
get his attention,
accomplices?
I have a huge crush on him.
I wouldn't put it past her. She doesn't work alone.
No, I thought the Pied Piper was my accomplice.
Indeed, he was. I'm just not ruling out you
Allegedly.
corrupting other youth, criminal.
Well, you know, I just kind of like them young. You know, they're impressionable.
Is that why you were there with so many students about?
Is that why you were there
Yeah,
trying
so
to corrupt all those academy folk?
Do you want me to say I stole it from Hogwarts?
Close.
Close to Hogwarts, but not
A
quite.
narrow
The train that goes
way.
into the train that goes into Hogwarts?
Before that.
You were seen
Harry Potter's old house?
Say again.
Harry Potter's old house?
No.
No, milady. You were seen entrancing along with that bloody piper around us around those wand shops. Maybe. Oh,
Through the brick wall, in the narrow way.
Through a brick wall. I don't know. It doesn't sound like the sort of place that I would usually go if I was walking down the street around a bunch of a bunch of merchants in the hallway of one of the dormitories. I'm not too familiar with this Harry Potter guy.
If you were walking slantwise, perhaps.
Or quickly running through.
Azkaban? I don't know.
Azkaban's the prison where you should wind up for stealing my shirt if you don't return it.
Yes.
What if I just promised to return it, and then we could forget about all of this?
You'll have to speak to the judge about that.
I'm not familiar with Hogwarts at all. It's just a building with halls and classes and
all right, the judge heard enough to know that this person stole it from Diagon Alley. We know that it was you. We know that you stole Darian's shirt. And you obviously admitted that it was with the Pied Piper, so it had to have been you. Everybody saw you in Diagon Alley. All right, great job.
There you have it from the judge.
No, it's us.
Sorry, I honestly don't know enough. I don't know what Diagon Alley is.
Yeah, fair.
You did well, though, so.
It was all good. It was a great show. The audience loved it. All right, audience, that means it is time for you to vote while our friends clear the screen here and get ready for our next game. So if you liked Foxy's Friends, you can go ahead and vote for green. Remember, he stole the loot from Constantinople with Merlin. If you liked Oh No, It's Us, where we stole Darian's shirt from Diagon Alley with the Pied Piper, you can go ahead and vote red. And if you liked stealing the trebuchet from the stable with Joan of Arc, vote for Hold My Mead, and that's your blue button. Cast your votes now, and we're going to bring out our next team captain from the East in order to give us our next suggestion of game we should play.
Next game. That sounds awesome.
Yes, the next game does sound awesome. What game would your team like to play today?
You know, we've had so much fun and so much joy, and I really love to bring down and kill a buzz. So I think I would like to go with Sad, Sadder, Saddest.
Sad, Sadder, Saddest. Excellent. We're going to bring
the
out
buzzkill game of the night.
Yeah. Let's bring out Phil, Martin, and Foxy who are going to play this game. Now, for this game, we are going to need a suggestion of something that makes you happy. So give us something that usually makes you happy. For example, cake or parties. What makes you happy? Type your suggestion in the chat now. Now, to play this game, each of our players is going to make up a song on the spot. And this song is going to actually be about why something makes them sad. So they're going to sing you a little song, and the last line is going to be, and that's why blank makes me sad. So we're going to see what songs they can put together based on your suggestion. Which player is going to be singing first for us today?
Oh, that would be me.
Excellent. Which player is going to be singing second?
That would be, I believe, Martin.
Martin. Excellent.
Do you want to know who's singing third?
Oh, I think I might be able to figure out who's singing third.
Good,
I think it's Foxy.
Elimination here. I think it must be our friend Foxy.
Oh, yeah.
All right, suggestions are coming in now from the audience, and looks like waiting for typing. All right, we are going to go with dry socks. Why do dry socks make you sad? So the suggestion was dry socks at an event, and that's a little bit long for the actual word, so just go ahead and that's why dry socks make me sad. The floor is yours.
Dry socks, you say, making me sad. Who am I kidding? I don't even know how to play this. But we can be sad, I tell you. I had found myself at an event, found myself partially clad. They looked at me as if I was raving mad. They said, "You just can't wear only socks here, sir. That is most bad. That's why wearing dry socks makes me sad." That was my verse.
Well, I am cute and fuzzy and blue, and that's not so sad for me. But I can sing a song for you about my friend Phyllis. It goes like this. Fair Phyllis was I saw sitting all alone, making socks to give to her dad. She fell off the mountain and was crushed by those dry socks. She really shouldn't have been feeding her flock so close to the edge of the cliff. It's how you fall. And that pile of Phyllis goo is why I'm sad.
Oh, I went down to Penzig, down to the bogs, and sat down on a pile of rocks. And while I was looking at the creepy logs, I realized I was wearing dry socks. Now you'd think that'd be fine, you'd think that'd be nice, you'd think that would make me all glad. But they were so dry they tightened on me feet like a vice. And that's why dry socks make me sad.
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh, no, I think after that, dry socks makes me sad. Thank you for those fantastic renditions, Foxy's friends. Next up, we are going to bring out the team from the middle, Costanza, Darian, and Dai, to sing us their sad songs. And we already have some suggestions left over from the previous one, so we're just going to use some of those. And this time, we are going to sing about why corsets make you sad. Why corsets make you sad.
I love the way corsets enhance my figure. Wearing them makes me, I always thought it was just a fad. but then it just crushed my ribs and I doubled over. And why corsets make me sad.
Corsets caught a fine figure. Some fine assets they will pad. I like to see those corsets, but there are none here, and that's why corsets make me sad. I miss them.
I love when I wear a corset because it uplifts my chest just a tad. But then when I try to sing, they squeeze me. And that's why corsets make me sad.
I don't know of any man who ever thinks that corsets actually make them sad, except for when they can't get them off. All right, great songs from our team. Oh no, it's us. Let's bring out our final team. Hold My Me, and that's going to be Amnara, Ilo, and Zuleika. Let's see, and our suggestion for this team is going to be Bardic Circles. Bardic Circles. Why do Bardic Circles make you sad? And good luck.
Okay. I've always loved a good bardic circle, spending time singing songs with comrades. But now there are no circles to be had because of plague, and that's why bardic circles make me sad.
When the fighting is done and we gather around, there is a most peculiar sound. You might not know, but the circle is thus. And we forget the words to this song. And that is why Bardic Circle makes me sad.
Folks gather to the fire to bring their best things. People are clapping their hands. But I play an instrument, it's hard to see the strings. And that's why Bardic Circles make me sad.
Nowadays, the pandemic is making all of us sad for those real fireside Bardic Circles. So, very apt suggestion there. Great job for our team from Hold My Mead. All right, time to vote. Which team made you the most sad? Was it Foxy's Friends? Was it Hold My Mead? Or Oh No, It's Us? Let's see, Foxy's Friends sang about dry socks. Oh No, It's Us sang about corsets. And Hold My Mead just sang for us about Bardic Circles. Alrighty. Time to bring out our next team captain for our next game, and this is going to be the team captain from the middle. All right, what game would you like to play with us today, Di?
I think we should count our words lots.
That is a great suggestion. I also like when we count our words. So our next game is going to be number of words, and we're going to have 3 players out from the middle to start us off, Di, Donald, and Costanza. So for this game, we're going to need a suggestion, and this could be a suggestion of just about anything. So let's go for a location. Give us a suggestion of a location. So, to explain this game for everybody, in this game, each participant in the scene is only allowed to say a certain number of words. And that number of words is going to be assigned to them as we give them their suggestion. If they say more words than that, we don't necessarily count them off, but that's their mistake, and we can hold that against them when we vote. So, let's make sure they count their words carefully. So they will keep playing this scene as normal, except each member will only be able to say a certain number of words. Alrighty. So I think for the number of words we're going to assign to people, we are going to have Constanza is going to be able to say 2 words at a time, just 2 words. Donald, you're going to say 7 words for us, 7 words. And Di, you're going to say 11 words for us, 11 words. All right, the location for this one is, oh, I like this one, in a squire's tent. You are in a squire's tent.
Squire, my lord, whoever you might be, I am here nightly.
Oh, bloody hell. It's
Ugly
that
squire.
hard.
Ugly squire.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear what it was you were saying.
Apologies, my lord. I'll be right out.
Thank you for agreeing to see me at such short notice.
You're welcome.
No, he's not. He smells awful today.
That,
as always,
leads me to my purpose here. The shower is broken.
Why's that?
Because he probably forgot to turn on the water on again.
No, it seems your horse, my lord squire, took it out.
Stupid horse.
My horse took out the water pipe.
Your horse took out the entire shower and the whole enclosure.
Sounds right.
Sounds right? What did you
Sounds
feed
right.
him, perchance?
Old oats.
Well, there were beans involved and a few drops of gravy.
Poisoned water.
You could say that again. Where's he now?
Remember that we had some peasants dig a hole under it?
Do you mean to tell me the latrine's gone?
Well, my lord, the latrine is actually there, but with horse.
Big mess.
My horse is dead? What bloody
Afraid so.
baby?
I didn't say your horse was dead. Perhaps it wishes so.
Poor horse.
Good Sir Knight. Why did you linger?
I felt it was only chivalrous and right to tell you.
Chivalrous and right? Get out of Mere!
You
You idiot.
You mean you don't want to hear?
And that's a scene. I'm not sure what a get out of Mere is, but it was really funny. I think we ran out of words there, which is the best part of that game. Alrighty, that was our game from Oh No, It's Us. So let's get a suggestion going of another, let's get another location, and we're going to bring out the team from the West. This is Zuleika, Ruprecht, and Amnara are going to be playing this game for us. And while we're getting suggestions, we'll flip on over to the scoreboard. We still have Foxy's friends in the lead, but it's getting a little bit closer for second place there. We got Mid-Realm and the West picking up there. We got bonus points on Interrogation for guessing all of the items properly. Alrighty. Let's wait for our location suggestions. For the final group, we will just take from what's already been pulled, just to save a little bit of time. And suggestions. They're a little bit lagging behind us on the stream, so it's getting slow. All right, they liked our ABC game so much that they would like us to go back to the underwater bar in Atlantis. So we're going to go back to the underwater bar in Atlantis, and we're going to have Ruprecht, you're going to have one word. One word. Amnara, you're going to be 5, and Zuleika, you're going to be a 9. Have fun.
Alex.
Where did my blowfish end up going? Seen him?
I have not yet today.
Bathroom.
That makes sense. He can't hold his mead at all.
You give your blowfish booze?
Ow.
It makes it more entertaining. Folks like to use him for laughs.
That's animal abuse. Not okay.
But
Medic!
But what if he likes it? He has fun.
I guess if he likes.
Non-consensual.
I had him sign a consent form before we did this.
That was pretty smart too.
Poison.
Do either of you have any pets hanging around?
Just the octopus? It's complicated.
Cuttlefish.
So I'm the only one without a, what are those called? Cephalopod in the group.
It looks like it.
Sympathies.
Indeed. When I went to go pick one out, they were out.
That's sad. I hope tomorrow.
I thought it would be a good source of ink for Scribble.
Indubitably.
Creative thinking. I like it.
I was hoping the ink from them would last better underwater.
Doesn't the ink run though?
Slowly.
Being an underwater construct, I was hoping it would be better now.
Seems a little sketchy though.
Sketching.
That is fair. Won't know till I try though.
Fair enough.
Portrait.
You can borrow my octopus.
That's very generous of you. I might see about getting some ink from him and the cuttlefish.
Mixing.
It is a lot of ink.
I was thinking more comparing how they did versus each other.
Oh, my octopus is better.
Nonsense.
This sounds like we need a competition for them.
Oh, it is so on.
Dawn.
Maybe we should have it host it at a tavern. Any suggestions?
The Reluctant Mermaid is good.
Xanthippe's.
I was rather liking the three-legged dog.
It's okay, but could be better.
Déclassé.
So what I think is we should go clubbing to find out.
My octopus just loves clubbing.
Chromatophores!
We've got some cephalopods. Oh, oof, what a word! Cephalopods going clubbing today. All right.
Cephalopause.
Ah, yes. All right. So we had some fantastic scenes with our number of words, and we've got one team left to go because I am dumb and cannot count my own things. So we need to bring out our last team, which is going to be from Foxy's friends, Ella, Ariana, and Phil. I think rather than waiting for suggestions, we're going to go ahead and pull from what we already had. Let's see. All right. You all are going to be near or in some quicksand. Quicksand. All right. So for number of words, we're going to give Ella 3. And Ariana, you get 5, and Phil, you are going to get 10. 10 words. All right. Remember, quicksand.
Oh no, quicksand! I'm
Dude.
sinking in!
Dude, don't panic. I got this figured out. Let's
I'm
just
already panicked.
But I'm panicking.
Are you going to help?
Bummer. I really should have brought the boat, but I lost it.
That was dumb.
Where did you lose it?
Well, first I lost it in the quicksand, then I lost it.
Up to my knees.
You don't know where it is?
Well, I never really owned it. The bank owns it, really.
Help me, please.
Can't you get us out?
Wait, I have an idea. Let's just call AAA.
That would work.
Do they visit quicksand?
They just might, but I hate counting to 10.
Try to float.
Why don't you just help?
This kinda helps.
This would be really cool with a lava lamp and a new chair.
And a drink.
I was kind of thinking.
We could get drinks. Do they deliver to this quicksand?
Order me one.
How will that help?
Tequila always helps.
Well, it definitely couldn't make this any worse, man, for sure.
Drinking will not get us out.
Man, I got to count to 10 every time. Why me?
I'll just float.
Because you are the smarty.
Man, are we really screwed if I'm the smart one?
Help! I am still sinking.
Sand itches weirdly.
Bummer. I once got sand in my shorts. Really weird.
That's too much information, dude.
Is this a rash?
Because I'm afraid of what more information might be offered by our friend Phil there about the sand in his pants. All right, so now we have have had all of our teams play, so it's time to go to voting as we set up for the next game. So once again, if you like Foxy's Friends, pick green, hold my mead, pick blue, and oh no, it's us, pick red. All right, our next game is going to be chosen by the West. So we're going to bring on out our team captain again from the West. All right, Amnara, what game would the West like to play?
We would like to play Sounds Like a Song.
One of my favorites. All right, let's go ahead and bring out our team, Amnara, Ruprecht, and Zuleika. And we are going to need a suggestion for this scene of an activity of some kind, something that they could do as a group. So give us your suggestions of an activity, and I will go over and explain how this game works. All right, so in Sounds Like a Song, they're going to be doing a normal 3-person scene, and at any time in the scene, I can shake my little tambourine and say, sounds like a song. And the last line that they said now becomes the title of the song they are going to sing for us. So once we hear a good line, we'll hear sounds like a song, and they will turn it into a song for us. All right, so we'll get our suggestions coming in. Once again, we were looking for an activity suggestion, and it looks like our activity is going to be dancing. I like dancing. So you are dancing.
Oh dear, I don't know this one. Does anyone else know this one?
All I do is shimmy back and forth, so.
Yeah, you just get in the groove.
Sounds like a song. Get in the groove.
Get in the groove, oh yeah. You just get in the groove, oh yeah. It's the way that you move and you get in the groove.
I was always taught that there were specific steps. The 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back and forth, back and.
I mean, if you're going for a waltz, yes. Or a polka, technically.
Or if you just like math.
I do like math, it's true.
I wonder if there's a Pythagorean theory dance.
That's very interesting idea.
I think that would be a squares dance.
No, it'd be a triangle.
Oh.
You could do a circle dance with the pie.
Sounds like a song. Circle dance with a pie.
So you start going one way, go the other, and then you divide the numbers, and you get 3.14 and a whole bunch of other numbers more, and a circle dance as a pie, just not as food.
That one goes on forever, though.
I think it's entirely irrational to try and dance like that. No, squares, dodecahedrons, icosahedrons, pentagons, those might work better. What would a pentagon dance?
What about a rhombus?
Ooh.
Rhombus.
Yeah, a rhombus gamba would be good.
That could work. A good parallelogram.
Oh, I do love a good parallelogram. Or a bad one. I mean,
what
is
kind
it a
of
bad
music
parallelogram
would
if
you
they
use for these
aren't?
dances?
I always get tripped up on those acute angles, though.
But they're so cute with their big puppy eyes.
Have you ever tried dancing with a dog? It's always standing on your feet.
Oh, I do all the
Sounds
time.
like a song. It's always standing on your feet.
When you dance with a dog, it's always standing on your feet. When you dance with a frog, you must keep your corners neat. If you're dancing on a log, try very hard to stay dry. And if you're dancing with me, I feel sorry.
All right, that's our Sounds Like a Song. I loved the math jokes going on. We had some fantastic circles and parallelogram dancing. So we're going to bring out our next team. And so our next team is going to be the team from the east. So we're going to have Ella, Foxy, and Martin. And we're going to go from the long list. You guys really liked the activity suggestions this time. We have quite a list to choose from. So we're going to dive straight in. And we are going to say that you all are... You are confessing sins. Confessing your sins.
Lords and ladies, I have a confession to make.
What is your sin, my son?
I did an inappropriate thing with a badger.
The badger? We don't need new stinking badgers.
Did the badger consent?
Sounds like a song. Did the badger consent?
Did the badger consent? Did the badger consent? If you're doing stuff with badgers, you gotta have consent. Yes means yes and no means no. And a badger goes, meh.
Well, the badger did go, meh, and so presumably I did have consent at least.
But my son, do not concern yourself with how the people see you consorting with a badger.
How should I concern myself with, Father?
Are you sure it was a badger and not a nun?
Good point. It may have been a penguin.
They look very similar.
It'd be true. It'd be true indeed. Father,
how drunk were you, Foxy?
Sounds like a song. How drunk were you, Foxy?
How drunk were you, Foxy, when you found your young lass? How drunk were you, Foxy? Did you fall on your grass? How drunk were you, Foxy, when you chose that badger? How drunk with you, Foxy? I don't know what I've heard.
To be fair, I could have been drunker. And I have been as drunk. But however drunk I will be is yet to be known. And
I mean, drunk is more of a spectrum, really, than a linear scale.
It is. It goes from blibib over here to blue bloop up there.
And really sins the same way.
It does.
At least that's what my confessor told me.
Tavern in Atlantis, is that the problem?
Well, I've been to Atlantis before, but I don't see what that has anything to do with my drunkenness. Unless you have a suggestion as to how it might connect. Oh, wise one.
Well, I would suggest that in these situations, the best thing is just to run away.
Well, I would run away if I had better boots.
What's wrong with your boots, Foxy?
My boots have holes like my soul.
Sounds like a song. My boots have holes like my soul.
Oh, my boots have holes like my soul. I don't know if I will ever fill that hole. Until I go to that place where everyone will see my face and they'll accept me as the man with holes in his souls, and they'll never reject me.
Now, Father, I want to say, isn't it good to have a holy soul?
This explains the problem we had with the socks before.
You know, you guys have really enjoyed feet this time around. You have holes in your shoes, you've got dry socks. We just can't win here. We need to do something with our heads next time.
I apologize for that.
All right.
More hats, just like we can be like Darian.
Alrighty then.
More hats.
Let's bring out our last team, and it's going to be Oh No, It's Us. And again, we still have some great suggestions, but real quick, we're going to bring up the scoreboard from the last time. Wait, did I add it? Nope, I didn't, so we'll do that at the end of the next one. So, we're going to go down the list, and let's see. Your activity is going to be prepping for an elevation. Prepping for an elevation.
All right. We've got the giraffe. We've got the 47 ear flute players.
And I have the best regalia in the world.
So is the giraffe going to speak for me?
That if you would like, the question is it populous? Is it a court baron? I'm not sure what category that falls under.
Yeah, it's a court baronage
Guys?
giraffe. Remember, you gave him the court baronage last reign. You don't remember?
I think the more important question is, how do you make the giraffe talk?
Well, I mean, it should be fairly easy. It's articulated, so it should be articulate.
I think that's
Get him a translator.
reticulated.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, get him a translator.
Well, it could do giraffe sign language.
Sounds like a song. It could do giraffe sign language.
GSL.
It could do giraffe sign language with its hoofs held in the air. It's got horns, it's got teeth, it's got everything that's fair. It waves its arms around way below its little neck and wave its neck around way above. And when a giraffe signs, you know it must be love.
I've never liked this giraffe anyway. His head's always in the clouds and his nose is in the air.
Okay, then what would you like on your cloak, Costanza?
Giraffes. I like them in theory. I just don't like this particular giraffe.
They all blend.
Sounds like a song. I just don't like this particular giraffe.
This giraffe is just giving me all these looks. It's looking at me, looking down at me, and it's giving me a headache. I just don't like this particular giraffe. He looks at me and I just can't help but think, oh, he's gonna lie. He's mean. I know he says nice things in giraffe sign language, but he's mean.
Yep, no mean
That's true.
giraffes. No friendly giraffes on the cloak. So we've got that down. You have 2 hours to get that cloak done, Dorian.
Oh, okay, well, then I better get out that magic needle.
The magic needle?
You're taking
else
that out
should
for
I-
this? I'm honored.
How else could I do it in 2 hours?
Well, you need the magic thread as well.
With my magic thread and needle. Yeah, okay, guys.
Uh-huh.
I'll do
I
my
thought
best,
you were just
though.
that good.
We never
Sounds good.
knew.
Ooh. If the giraffe's attending, what do we need on the table? Should we get a spread of leaves?
Well, we can
Need a
hang
tree.
that from the top of the tent.
Okay, that way it doesn't have to bend over.
Do giraffes like cheese?
Do giraffes like to be
they do.
No,
teased?
Do
I
they
think
like
they're
cheese?
lactose
Sounds like a
intolerant.
song. Do giraffes like to be teased?
Do giraffes like to be teased? It's a question I've often pondered as I go out to Penzic lands or Estrella or through Gulf Wars I wandered. Do giraffes like to be teased by the huskarls or feared? Or might they rather be tickled by a beard?
Kissy, kissy.
All right, I think we somehow managed to elevate a giraffe during our scene here, but it was fun. It was fun. All right, so audience, that means it's time for you to cast your votes. If you liked Foxy's Friends, click that green button. If you liked Oh No, It's Us, click that red button. And if you liked Hold My Mead, press that blue button. All right, we're going to have 2 more choices of games this evening. 2 more choices to finish out our full rotation of all the teams getting to choose a certain number of games, of which I have totally lost count, but I keep the order in my mind. So we are going to bring out the team leader from the East to pick our next game.
I'm glad you asked, because we're trying something new this time.
Oh, something new.
We've reached out to the known world and we said, hey, I shouldn't have all the fun picking the games. You should pick a game. And in my hand, I hold a telegram, a pigeongram, something that was brought to me to read that has the game we want to play.
That sounds fantastic. What game does the known world want?
Dear Phil, that's what I call myself. It's not you, it's me. Yours truly will date anyone but you.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think the known world is breaking up with you, Phil.
Well,
Very
it's
sad.
been a good run, and good God, man, you can only put up with me for so long, but it's not you. It really is me.
All right, let's bring your team out to join you for this. So this is a line game, and let's get some suggestions. I would like some suggestions of items that you have used today. So audience, give us some suggestions of items that you have used today. Something you have touched, something you have used. And let's get a list of items. So in this game, this is a one-liner game. And in this game, the players are going to say, it's not you, it's me, and give their reason for breaking up based on the object of your choice. So if you said your object was a tree, the players may say, it's not you, it's me, I have to leave. So let's see what our suggestions are coming on in for us here. So once again, this is an item that you have used today, and we're going to use this list for all of our players. So we're going to take full suggestion list, and I'll poll based on our players. Alrighty. I see typing happening. It's coming. All right, things that they have touched today. We are going to do, because you can't not take this suggestion, Bardic War. It's not you, it's me, and your category or item is a lute. A lute.
It's not you, it's me. You can't pull my strings.
It's not you, it's me. You've plucked my heart.
It's not you. It's me. We're just out of tune.
It's not you, it's me. So you don't have to fret about it.
It's not you, it's me. I was stringing you along.
It's not you, it's me. I pegged you as somebody better than that.
It's not you, it's me. The music is very sour.
All right. Oh, go ahead. Do one last one.
It's not you, it's me. The minstrel has pulled me away.
All right. Our next suggestion for your team is going to be dog. A dog. It's not you, it's me, and your category is dog.
It's not you, it's me. My bark is worse than my bite.
It's not you, it's me. I just need a pause.
It's not you, it's me. Really, it's the fleas. I didn't know how to tell you, but sorry.
Look, it's not you. It's squirrel.
It's not you, it's me. This is just to.
It's not you, it's me. I'm just having too doggone good of a time.
It's not you, it's me. Because I just can't get used to the fact that you are hairy, you are scary, you are very, very tall, and each night you eat your fill among the men of Harrood Hall.
Alrighty. That was a great time from Foxy's friends. We're going to bring out our next team to play this game. Shuffle it up a little bit. So let's bring out the team from the middle. We're going to take Oh No, It's Us. And let's see. Your first suggestion is going to be a loom. A loom.
It's not you, it's me. I'm warped.
Not you, it's me. You've been stringing me out, sweetheart.
It's not you and me. Our colors clash.
It's not you, it's me. I'm rather warped.
It's not you, it's me. I've treadled all over your heart.
Not you, it's me. It's all way too tangled for me to handle.
It's not you, it's me. I feel like I'm being pulled in all directions.
It's not you, it's me. You knew the plot I wove from the beginning.
Alrighty. Let's switch it up for another suggestion because this one I want to see what you do with it. A pole vault pole. It's not you, it's me, and your suggestion is a pole vault pole.
It's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me. When we're together, I just feel like I'm about to fall flat on my face.
It's not you, it's me. Every time we've tried this, I've crashed down hard.
It's not you, it's me. I'm the one who needs to hit the track and get across the field and away.
It's not you, it's me. Every time I nail the run up, I miss the hole.
Not you, it's me. I just can't handle a pole that long.
Not you, it's me. I'm just not that flexible.
It's not you, it's me. I'm setting a higher goal.
Not. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You've got another
It's
one.
not you, it's me. Push off.
It's not you, it's me. Every time I just land in the pit. Alrighty. I used to be a pole vaulter, so I had to go with that one. Alright. That was our team from the West. Oh no, it's us. And we're going to bring out our next team. Hold my me.
The middle.
From the middle.
The middle.
The middle. You know, y'all, after 2.5 hours, y'all just blur together. 2.5 hours, 1.5. I don't know. How long has it been?
2 hours.
Forever. You will never escape improv. It is eternal.
All right, we're going to flip to the scoreboard real quick from our last game. So we still have the East Atlantia Lions in the lead, but we can pull it together and get some more points scored in this round. So we are going to have the next team go up, and their suggestion is, let's go with hammer. Hammer.
It's not you, it's me, but planks for the memories.
Not you, it's me. I just can't nail the head.
It's not you, it's me, but good luck finding another stud.
It's not you, it's me. Everyone looks like a nail.
It's not you, it's me. I just kept hitting my thumb.
All right, we got another great suggestion coming up for you guys, and it is going to be cheese. It's not you, it's me. Cheese.
It's not you, it's me. I just wasn't good enough.
It's not you, it's me. I was just always blue.
It's not you, it's me. I will Swiss you so much.
Not you, it's me. My heart is like debris.
It's not you, it's me. I'd prefer to be provolone.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and head on to our final game of the night. We'll probably play 2 rounds of our final game here. So, in the meantime, let's bring up the voting screen. Vote for your favorites. Eric, don't forget to turn off your camera again. Foxy's Friends is green. Hold My Mead, blue. Oh no, it's us, red. Alright. For our next game, we can go ahead and start getting our suggestions. Let's go ahead and get a suggestion of something you use in the SCA. And let's bring out our middle team captain to pick what game this is going to be.
Love is like an improv game. You don't know what's coming until it's too late.
It is true, and Love is Like would be a perfect way to end our show. So we're going to start with the team from the middle, bring them on out here. Oh no, it's us. So in this game, the team is going to profess their love to you, the audience, and tell you what their love with you is like. For example, darling, my love is like cheese. You make me blue. So these could be positive or negative things. So we're going to go over to our suggestion list. And
The audience.
our first suggestion is going to be duct tape. Duct tape.
Love is like duct tape. It can be rather sticky.
My love is like duct tape. It has a light side and a dark side, and it binds us all together.
Oh, my love is like duct tape. It keeps the camp in one piece.
My love is like duct tape, leaves a sticky residue.
My love is like duct tape. It goes on for yards and yards and yards.
My love is like duct tape. We could use it for anything.
My love is like duct tape, so always with me.
My love is like duct tape. Have to take it everywhere and have to use it everywhere.
Indeed, love is like duct tape. It fixes everything. Right, Maisie?
My love is like duct tape. I found him at the Home Depot.
My love is like duct tape. He falls apart without me.
All right, we're going to move on to our next suggestion, and we are going to go with... we'll go with needles. My love is like needles. Since Darian did not get to sing a song about magic needles as much as he tried.
Love is like needles. It's sharp and it pricks.
My love is like a needle. I can't get a thread through that little hole either.
My love is like needles. It's bringing everybody back.
Love is like a needle. Apparently, Evelyn likes it too.
My love is like a needle.
We're gonna take my name in vain, you know. We're gonna have to nix it right there. We're gonna have to nix it right there. All right, that's it for our team. Oh no, it's us. And we're gonna bring on our next team, which will be the team from the West. Hold My Mead. You guys can keep your suggestions coming. If you come up with anything new, go ahead and toss it in. It'll be tossed over to us. Who knows? We might use your suggestion. We will flip over to the scoreboard after these 2 rounds have been completed because that's just more fun that way. And our first suggestion for this team is going to be wagon. My love is like a wagon.
My love is like a wagon. I just keep dragging it around.
My love is like a wagon. It just keeps rolling along.
My love is like a wagon. It contains everything I need.
My love is like a wagon, and you can rock me, mama.
My love is like a wagon. It breaks down too often.
My love is like a wagon, slow and ponderous.
My love is like a wagon. We could fit a lot in here.
Ooh. I think everyone wants to be part of Ilo's wagon. All right, our next suggestion is going to be love is like a dagger. A dagger.
My love is like a dagger. It's sharp.
My love is like a dagger. I keep it near your throat.
My
My
love,
love is like a dagger looking for a sheath.
My love is like a dagger. I like it best in you.
She stole mine.
My love is like a dagger, pretty, jewel covered and shiny.
My love is like a dagger, penetrating.
All right, my love is like a dagger. It's pointed at you guys in the audience. All right. Let's bring out our final team from the East is Foxy's Friends. And we're going to start them out with a slight variation instead of an object because I liked this one. Chayurgan's Point. My love is like Chayurgan's Point. I cannot even say it right now. You guys have fun with it.
My love is like Chayurgan's Point. It's best after you've been beaten.
My love is like Courageon's Point. It's so healing.
My love is like Chayurgan's Point. We'll fix what ails ya.
My love is like Chayurgan's Point. I wake up. How did I get here? Why is there a needle in my arm?
My love is like Chayurgan's Point. There's a surprising number of bandages.
My love is like Chayurgan's Point. It's filled with people in pain.
My love is like Chayurgan's Point. I bleed for you over and over and over again.
My love is like Chayurgan's Point. When things get really hot, that's where you'll find me.
My love is like Chayurgan's Point. I like to do it on a stretcher.
Ooh. I can't decide whether we want to do it with Phil or Foxy more, but at least we know how to find Foxy. All right. Your last suggestion here is going to be Plague Mask. My love is like a plague mask.
My love is like a plague mask. It's long and pointy and you can't miss it.
My love is like a plague mask. It keeps me warm.
My love is like a plague mask, hidden from public view. Oh.
My love is like a plague mask, stuffed with herbs and on my face.
My love is like a plague mask. You're gonna feel oppressed.
My love is like a plague mask. It's best against your face.
My love is like a plague mask. It has a very long point and likes to prick you.
My love is like a plague mask. It hides what I don't want you to see.
My love is like a plague mask. It keeps getting in my mouth.
Ooh, that's a lot of love there. Alrighty. So that was going to be our last official game. So we're going to take it to a vote on our favorites. So once again, Foxy's friends, click that green button. Hold My Mead, click that blue button. And Oh No It's Us, click that red button. But for funsies now at the end, if any of our players want to play a final Love is Like round, come on and turn your camera on while we wait for voting. So that we have a little bit of fun in the meantime. It's going to be a little bit chaotic, so, you know, use your best judgment. Try to not...
Us? At an improv show?
Go.
I never talk over anybody.
I know you
Liars, liars, liars.
Blah, 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 blah.
Can the audience see my chat?
Clear the stage. We're going to be respectful. All those wonderful things. All right. We're going to pull from the list of suggestions that we had. My love is like a shield. My love is like a shield.
My love is like a shield. It will protect you.
My love is like a shield. You're gonna get bashed.
My love is like a shield. Get behind me or you're gonna get hurt.
My love is like a shield. It's better when you hold it on the backside.
My love is like a shield.
Like a
Kaylin
shield.
here
It's
loves it.
impactful.
My love is like a shield, hot, shiny, and in the sun.
My love is like a shield. You just got to know where the boss is.
My
love is like a shield.
Dirty handle.
My love is like a shield. It keeps me from getting hit on.
My love is like a shield. Grip it tighter, tighter, and tighter.
My love is like a shield.
My North
But I
Star.
am a great sword fighter.
My love is like a shield. Always use protection.
My love
is like a
is
shield.
like a shield.
Covered
It
in
has
leather.
straps so that I don't lose it.
My love is like a shield. It loves to be strapped.
My love is like a shield, heavy and ponderous.
My love
My
is
love
like a
is like a
shield. I
shield.
use it on
My
my
love is like a
friends.
shield. The sharp edges are covered for your safety.
My love is like a shield, beautifully painted.
My love is like a shield. My device is on it.
My love is like a shield. I'd like to tap that.
My love is like
a shield. It's all black, back, and evil.
Back.
My love is like a shield. It has a strong ring.
We're going to give them one more suggestion while we tally the final votes. Let's see. Our last suggestion is going to be... you can't turn down this one. My love is like an arrow.
Up to the heart, and you're to blame.
My love is like an arrow. I lost it in the field.
My love is like an arrow. You make me quiver.
My love is like an arrow. It goes straight into
Missing
the
the
goal.
bullseye.
My love is like an
It's
arrow.
like an arrow. It goes straight to your heart.
Barbed.
My love is like an arrow. It was done by Fletcher's.
My love is like an arrow. When she comes to my ear, it tickles a little bit.
My love is like an arrow.
with a nice soft tip.
It's better with the feathers on.
My love
It
is
always
like
leaves
an
me
arrow.
shafted.
You have to wear a wrist guard.
My love is like an arrow. It loves a hot quiver.
Try to elongate it any further, and it's going to snap.
My love is like an arrow. I have plenty of them in my quiver.
Woo!
My love used to be like an arrow, but then I took one in the knee.
My love is like an arrow. How she got from there to here is a paradox.
I love it's like an arrow, but I'm always missing my target.
Love
My
is
love
like an
is like-
arrow. It's only taken in veins.
My love is like an arrow, surprising from a distance.
My love is like an arrow. Society standards have
I shot in the
injured it.
grass.
My love is like
Arrow
an
hits
arrow.
me in
It's
the
always
eye and I
lost
can't
in the
see.
grass.
My love is like an arrow. Always underestimated.
My love is like an arrow, 35-pound pole.
My
My
love
love is like an arrow. It's sticking out of you.
Oh,
My love
guys,
is like an arrow. It broke with use.
my love is like an arrow that's become a pole vaulting pole. Long, slender, and flexible, and sends me to new heights.
Alrighty.
It's so hard to use that
Bring
word.
it around. I like it. I like it.
Darian really wanted to reference that pole vault one more time. All right, friends. Ooh, that was not the right button. All right, friends, that means we know who the winner of the war point is. So, drum roll. It is Foxy's Friends in the lead for the war point.
Woo!
I think we can all say that all of our teams did a fantastic job entertaining us this evening. Come
Hey,
on,
everybody.
team, come on back out and take a final bow. Thank you all in the audience for watching us and hope that you enjoyed everything that you've seen this evening. We had a lot of fun putting on this show for you. And we hope you all will continue to have war and see as many war points and do as many classes as you can possibly take. All right. Thank you all for watching.